This is Goodman signing on. All right, so another video, another day at the flip house. Okay, so in this one, we are getting into flooring. We're getting into putting the countertops and the sink in. And by the end of the video, all that stuff will be completed. I apologize in advance because in the video, you're gonna see me running around frantically, kind of like, why is he talking so fast? All this other stuff. So at this point in our journey up through this house, I think I had just gone to Austin, Texas for my soon-to-be brother-in-law's bachelor party. So that was stressful just because I had to stop, working for like 2 days, or actually 4 days. But I don't really work on Sundays, so I guess I don't count that. So 3 days of no working, and then having to go out there and spend a bunch of money to do that. And then also we had a problem with the babysitter. So the babysitter was having issues with being able to come to watch our baby, 2 days a week, and that'd be Thursdays and Fridays. So in this video, we were having trouble because she just got sick, so therefore we were having another week where I wasn't gonna have anyone to watch our daughter. And it just, again, it's not like it's a terrible thing. I love being able to spend time here with her, so it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. But also when I'm stressed out because I want to get this house done at a certain time, I sit there and I'm frantic, like going through 1,000 thoughts a minute, just trying to like get this thing done. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a problem because, you gotta take care of the kid, and you can't really be at the house doing that. So that's why I'm frantic. We're trying to keep it nice and chill in this intro, just so that we don't have too much anxiety going through the whole thing. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I have a couple of flooring tricks that you'll learn about, and at the end I'll kind of explain them a little bit more, or at least some of the pointers to help out with those tricks. But they've helped me through a lot of flooring projects, and I love flooring. So anyway, without further ado, enjoy the video. All right, let's do a quick overview. We are at the house right now. We're gonna do a quick intro as well. We've got, Martin's gone, he's doing something. I think he's finishing up the gutters outside. I'm about to start flooring this kitchen because I have two people, or one guy right now, one went with Martin. One guy painting, I think his name's Michael. There he is. And we got Roberto doing his thing with the tile, getting that done. So we got a lot going on right now in the house today. I have just learned that I can't work Thursday. I gotta watch the baby. So we are going to get this flooring done. Roberto's gonna get the flooring done in the bathroom tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm gonna put in cabinets in this as long as I can get this floor done. So let's get to it right now and let's stop talking. All right, so I didn't bring my microphone today, but it's okay. You just won't be able to hear me, and I really don't care about that because we're trying to get this stuff done. So I'm gonna show you guys is how I start the first run. The first run is the most complicated part, in my opinion, how to do this kind of stuff, because you have the piece right there, we gotta connect it up to another piece. Nothing is like anchored down. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get this whole row done first, right? Make sure all these pieces are nice and lined up with each other. That's great. Then you're gonna put screws into it. You're gonna have it nice, put exactly where you want it, put screws into it. Better than putting spacers that hold it in place and stuff like that when you're hitting against it. When you put the screws down, they're not gonna move. It's not gonna pull out, it's not gonna push in. And you'll have a perfect row. You'll go right off of it the entire time. And then when you get to the end of the project, it'll be a lot better than if you didn't do that. And then at the end of the project, you take them out. That's the number one thing. Everyone's like, well, you can't put, this supposed to expand and contract. You take the screws out and you're good to go. And there you go. Your floor stays perfect and you don't have to worry about it. So anyway, let's go. Let me just start filming and start getting actually going on this. And I'll see you hopefully at the end of the project. We're in the middle of it. We'll see. All right, take two, because I had the flooring out, and as you can see now it's right there, because none of it connects together, because it was used flooring. My realtor had told me, hey, I have all this flooring from a house I did. We had to take it out. It's perfectly good. Just take it, or I'll sell it to you. I'm sorry, he sold it to me. 50 cents a square foot. He said there's 1,000 square feet. I guarantee there wasn't. But I said, whatever, it's like flooring is cheap, so I'll go ahead and get it. None of it's usable. So now I had to drive all the way to the store, come back, have the new flooring. Only had to get 5 boxes, maybe need a 6th, I don't know, but probably 5 will work. And I'm gonna get going on this thing. So we got the vinyl, so we don't have to actually cut anything. We can use I used my straight blade, which would make it a lot easier. Just cut straight, break it off, and I won't have to go make a bunch of cuts until I get over to the far side over there. And I love it, so let's get going. Let's keep it moving. Got a nice fire going. To eat our lunch. Very interesting way of doing things, I suppose. But that's what they wanted, so they got a fire going. Let me see if I can find some screws. Let me get back to work here. This is Goodman signing on. So I left my mic at home again. Whatever. You're just gonna have to. Hopefully this mic on this camera works pretty okay. But nonetheless, we are on our way to the house right now. We've got countertops to put in. We've got flooring in the bathroom to go in, toilet in the bathroom to go in, vanity in the bathroom to go in. Some electrical stuff like getting the stove plug in. I have a list written down, and then we got to fix that one cabinet on the top. And hopefully Roberto will get all the doorknobs done. So we put doorknobs in on Friday. I can put what's it called? Cabinet handles in on Friday as well. That would be nice. I don't know. I'm thinking we could probably do this. And at the beginning, or probably around Monday night, I was like, we're never gonna get this done. But last night when I got done with work, I was like, this actually is possible to have almost every single thing done. Just need to put on the final lipstick on the pig, and I think we can do this. So I gotta head to Home Depot. I gotta go spend more money, get the countertops. I gotta get some stuff for Roberto for his for the trim and things like that, because we gotta get all the trim in the bathroom. The bathroom should be done today though, and the kitchen should be done today, or pretty much done. I mean, you got, like I said, you got the final little touches left, but those things should be done. And if those are done, I mean, really, you got carpet to put into all the main areas and stuff like that, and make sure doorknobs are on, and you're good to go. And we got the outside getting painted probably today, which is fantastic. So it looks like we are going to be able to end this project this week, or at least the big stuff this week, and just have all the little things. I don't really care about the little things time-wise, because I can still take pictures, I can still list stuff online, and that's fine with me. So getting the big things done, best thing we can do. So let's get to Home Depot and let's get the material. So we've got a little bit of an issue with the drawers. So we're gonna have to cut this a little bit down a little bit. Roberto's here. It'll be fun. Cut that down, we'll be good to go. So let's get to it. And now Oh, wrong one. Everything opens. Perfect. Countertops are nice and installed. Everything is secured. And with that, you know what? Let's go on a little tour of watching everyone do some work while I film. All right? So I hope you enjoy. All right, next project for me is going to be getting the sink in this area. We're using the old sink. I got a new faucet because I don't like the old faucets. Like, you know, just might as well upgrade. But I got the old sink back there in this pile of garbage. So I'm gonna have to get it all out, bring it in, make a little tracing with my Sharpie, and then go ahead and cut it out, and we'll see if it works. Because every time I've done this, it's not worked. So can't wait to fail at this again. Let's go. All right, so an update on this sink situation. 30-inch cabinet. That sink is for a 36-inch cabinet, so it's not gonna fit. So I need to go back to the store and get another one. But by the time I get back, hopefully Roberto will be done with his stuff in there. We can get all that plumbing done, get the flange and all that stuff in, which would be great. But we're not gonna hold our breath because Roberto takes forever to do everything. But anywho, yeah, Martine's sitting here saying Mexican slurs and things like that. Getting this overly constructed deck done, but now apparently it's up to code, so no kid's gonna fall through or anything like that, which will probably be a good thing, I say, in the end. But like I said, the sink is too big, so I gotta go get another one. Roberto, hopefully he'll be done by the time I get back. You know, maybe he can get the trim going. I need to get those doors done is the big thing. But anyway, let me go to Home Depot. I'll be right back. All right, so we got the new sink. I found one at the warehouse. It's old, it's garbage looking, but you know what? It will fit perfectly in this area. So, gotta get doing the actual like tracing out and then cutting it in, and we'll have it in and glued down, and that's all we need. We have Roberto complaining in the other room. They need more paint. All the prices and everything are going up. Everyone needs more stuff. So we're in the best spot possible. So enjoy as I put this sink in.
Gotta clear out these channels right here. All the shnikes. Perfect. Don't shoot me. I know you want to.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So, with the flooring tips and tricks with the screws, take the screws out at the end. They're only there for installation. I know everyone on TikTok loses their freaking mind whenever I put this tip out there. You take the screws out because then it's a floating floor again, so it can contract and expand, doesn't crack, doesn't pop, doesn't do any of that kind of stuff. So just make sure that you do that when you're done. Now you might be wondering, why is all this stuff behind me and why am I not in my office doing my cool fireside chats? That is because we're actually in the middle of renovating that room out there. I have the sheetrock up right now. I have a whole series coming up about that, and actually we're going to be using paint and primer, so bare marquee. I'm going to be putting that on the raw sheetrock and mud, no primer. We're going to see, does it work? Is it okay to do? I don't know. I actually have never done it myself, so I'm going to experiment in my own house, and we'll see if we can save some money together, because it's like $100 for 5 gallons of primer where it used to be like $40. So any amount is a good amount, but I go over the price breakdown and all that good stuff in that series, and like I said, that's coming out soon after we get done with this flip. And then I am getting another Section 8 rental that we're going to be going through, so I can kind of show you guys more of what goes into these rentals, like what do I do for my rentals to get them ready when I buy a new one. So that's going to be exciting. If you guys have any questions about Section 8 rentals or about Section 8 flips, or not Section 8 flips, but flipping houses in the hood, or you got questions about tenants, or you got questions about like anything that pertains to what I do, you just leave them in the comments. If you give me 1,000 comments, I'll give you 1,000 responses. Doesn't really matter. If you want to know stuff about like how do I get started, how many properties you have, why do you not use a property manager, those kind of things, which sounds like I'm already thinking about those topics and I might just make videos on them anyway. But if you have questions specifically that I've never answered before, just leave them in the comments. I'll make a video about it. I like sitting here just talking to the camera and just giving you guys as much information as I possibly can. And with that, we'll see you in the next one. This is Goodman, signing off. Bye-bye.
This is Goodman, back with another Suck It Up!